We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, but the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Screen to the wide receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Vols will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down. Goes deep off his back foot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. The quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Breaks into open space. He runs and about. That's a big gainer there.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab, it's Gaines. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
South Carolina.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Matthews. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
First down here for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That's the end of the first quarter.
We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
With the catch, it's Harbor. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Second down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Gamecocks offense is on the move now. The shotgun handoff here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff on a single back formation. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a quick grab. When he goes down after a short game, that's not enough for the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. To the air, it's Sellers. But it's incomplete. incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil. They stop him with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To the air. It's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. In the clear at the 25. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Vols. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's reeled in. It's Carver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Sure hands. It's Jacobs. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Pass caught. Can he get in? He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keeps it on the draw. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They plunged it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a run to the left. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they put 6 more on the board. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an option look. He finds some space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Great job here by this defense. Yeah, they gave up some yards, but I'll tell you, these option pitches can leave you guessing at times and be out of position. Great job of rallying to the football here and not allowing them to reach the marker, and this defense gets off the field.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Brazil. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the single back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Volunteers. They connect for 6. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. An inside give now from the shotgun. He can't stop him. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. They'll try a pass here. The pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Working clock with the ground game. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Carter. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Tennessee volunteers will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run the option. Look out, room to run here.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a dart right down the middle. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.